My name's Elisa. If you've never met, guys, these are my first words of the day. Holy hell. My name's Elisa. If you've never met me, my name's Elisa. Welcome back to my channel. So you guys, I'm going to do something a little bit differently today. What is it that we could be doing that's so different today, you ask? It is watching a short film together called The Interview. It's a psychological thriller short story, and I really wanted to do this because I had a phase in my life where I would watch short stories on YouTube for hours and hours and hours. I'd let it play in the background of my life, and what I do now isn't so different from that. So I wanted to react to one in real time with you guys. I see a lot of reaction videos of like reels and TikToks and like dating shows like with Cody Ko, Quinlan Blackwell. And I was like, let's put a different kind of spin on it. So I hope you're down for the ride. Before we get started, let me tell you why I chose this particular short film. It's very easy, it's very simple. Because it reminds me of my favorite Apple TV show of all time, Severance. From the thumbnail, I was encapsulated. Severance season 2 is hopefully in the process of being filmed, and Adam Scott is the mother effing man. I guess I just wanted to get a feel for that again. So let me tell you what it's about. From legendary fashion filmmaker Barnaby Roper, when a candidate interviews for a new job at an unorthodox firm, the process quickly turns into a boundary-breaking process of social control. This is Severance before Severance even came out. So I am ready to see where the original idea went. But if you want a breakdown of Severance, you just say the word, because I'm ready at the drop of a dime. Let's start it.
Michael Atwood, I presume. My name is Mr. Arbus.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arbus.
Please, take a seat. How was the flight?
It was fine.
I've seen your results, and they're very good. Your forecasts are consistently excellent, especially taking into account recent market volatility.
Thank you, that's good to hear.
You specialize in pharmaceutical futures.
Risk analysis and merging opportunities.
Before we start, I'd like to know a little bit more about your method. Would you mind?
Not at all.
Whatever it is, it seems to be working for you.
Well, inaccurate forecasts arise from a deficit of...
Okay, let me just stop at 42 seconds in. First of all, that like third clip that was like 20 seconds long, Mr. Interviewer ate down. He didn't skip a beat. And the continuity alone, maybe it's because they're sitting so still, it just blends in very well. The white walls definitely giving corporate. They're literally matching outfits basically. You want to know something crazy? I was walking around the city yesterday with my friend who is in town from Houston. We were in like Midtown, so Finance Bro Central, aside from FIDI. Like literally 93% of men working in finance, and we saw at least 200. We're wearing light blue t-shirts with that color blue bottom, and that just strikes me in the brain because that's impeccable detail that people probably wouldn't put together. But the fact that the interviewer is dressed exactly like the person being interviewed, it's like a copy-paste situation. I don't even know. Okay, we're gonna keep going.
Data. So it's important to know as much as possible about potential strengths and weaknesses. Is there appreciable liquidity? What is the caliber of the graduate intake? Approved patents, research budgets, that sort of thing. It's all in the numbers.
You have a master's in self-organizing systems, are fluent in French, German, and Mandarin.
Good, might be stretching it slightly.
Well, sehr etwas.
Nein, danke.
Our work here is somewhat radical. Mr. Atwood, we probe deeply into the composition of systems. The position requires a certain degree of mental resilience, so you'll understand if this is a little unorthodox. Orthodox methods produce orthodox results.
No, I could appreciate that.
Good. I just need to get a better idea of the real you behind the statistics, that's all.
Well, go right ahead.
I'd ask that you respond to my questions as quickly as possible. It gives me a better indication of what you would. I'd ask that you respond to my questions as quickly as possible. That's all.
Well, go right ahead.
I'd ask that you respond to my questions as quickly as possible. It gives me a better indication of what you really feel.
Of course.
The reason why I rewound that 3 times is their hands. And I'm watching for the first time, so I can't really pinpoint what that means just yet. But okay, we're gonna keep going.
How was your relationship with your father?
It's good.
Good. You call him on weekends, talk about the game.
Yeah, sometimes.
You must be proud of him.
I like to think so.
You're good with numbers.
I'm
You have an acuity with numbers.
right.
What's 232 multiplied?
So the question about his dad, this is the first time we get a close-up of his face immediately.
As quickly as possible. It gives me a better indication of what you really feel.
Of course.
How was your relationship
And the pause before asking about his dad.
with your father?
And the pause, it's almost like he's trying to hide his soul. He's being looked at through the soul.
It's good.
He's stumped.
Good. You call him on weekends, talk about the game.
Yeah, sometimes.
You must be proud of him.
I like to think so.
I don't know. I think he's lying.
You're good with numbers.
I'm
You have an acuity with numbers.
right.
What's 232 multiplied by 369?
85,608.
1,008
Lies.
divided by 3.
362.
What happened to the Palisades?
Sorry, I don't know anything about any
What
powers.
happened to the Palisades?
I'm
Is there an underlying pattern to the cosmos? Or is it chaotic and random? Is it an accident or a design?
I think there's an imperative toward order.
Do you believe in a creator? Do you have faith in God?
No.
Why?
I think that was an explanation for things once, and since then we've discovered a better one.
So the universe has its origins in some kind of primordial Big Bang.
I'm afraid I don't know much of the origins of the universe.
Did you ever look at the cream swirling in your coffee and think that it looks exactly like the outline of the galaxy?
I don't take cream in my coffee. There are a proliferation of certain geometric shapes, yes.
The snail shell, the golden ratio, the honeycomb, the sphere.
Fractal geometry, yes.
Each one an accident. A blind imperative towards shape and order.
Yes.
Did you have a pet when you were young, a family pet?
We had a dog,
A dog?
yes.
What was its name?
Red.
I'm scared.
It was an Irish setter, so we named him after his colour.
A red dog called Red.
Yes.
What happened to Red?
He strayed onto some rail tracks.
And?
Well, he was hit by a train.
I see.
I'm sorry, Mr. Arbus, I don't see how this pertains
Did you know that in certain cultures the albino child is thought to be demonic and is sometimes slaughtered shortly after birth? Their bones are thought to possess magical properties. They grind them up and ingest them. They grind them up and ingest them.
These aren't questions, Mr. Arbus.
Can reason save us?
Look,
Can reason save us? Are you a glass half full person, Mr. Atwood? Is your glass half full? Is das Glas halb voll oder halb leer? Answer the question.
I would like to think so.
How'd you remove a red wine stain?
White wine?
Hydrogen peroxide's also effective. When did you last cry?
I don't remember.
Did you cry when Red died out on the rail tracks?
Well, I think so.
When did you last cry? What happened at the Palisades?
The Palisades?
What happened at the Palisades?
I don't know any Palisades.
The Mall. What happened at the Palisades Mall?
I don't know any Palisades Mall.
What do you see in the dark?
I don't see anything.
Why are you lying?
I don't see anything.
Have you ever been to Utah?
No.
How'd you like your eggs?
This is what I thought that he was doing at the beginning. This man is lying a little bit. This interviewer is scary as shit. This is an interrogation. But he's learning the way this guy being interviewed is a liar, essentially.
Scrambled.
Is the universe expanding?
I studied economics, not astrophysics.
What do you see when you look at the markets, at the data, at the farmer? Do you see patterns?
Patterns sometimes, yes. Sometimes just noise, chaos.
Is there a pattern behind the chaos, inside the noise?
I think the human brain has a compulsion to seek out patterns.
Have you ever had suicidal thoughts?
No.
Do you know that a property can be both a particle and a wave simultaneously?
That's quantum
How
mechanics.
can that be?
It's not my
It
area.
makes no sense. Does ambiguity disturb you?
I tend not to think about it. I focus on the things that I know.
Have you ever thought about killing someone?
No.
Are you thinking about killing me?
No, I just don't care for your questions much.
Do you have a problem with authority?
No.
Do you have a problem with authority? No. You have a problem with other people, though, don't you?
That's not true.
You have a problem with people.
No.
You disdain their ridiculous, petty, insignificant lives.
You don't know me.
I can see it in you. They revolt you.
No.
Yes, I know you.
You don't know me. Stop saying that.
What happened at the Palisades?
The Palisades.
What happened at the Palisades Mall?
I don't know.
Answer the question.
I don't know.
You let go of your mother's hand and spent 30 minutes wandering, panicked, alone among strangers, until security picked you up.
Wasn't I don't recall any.
She finally found you. She hit you.
No, I don't remember.
When she finally found you, she hit you. At the Palisades.
No, I don't remember.
At the Palisades. She hit you at the Palisades.
Whatever this is, I wanted to...
Palisades.
Whatever this is, I wanted to stop.
She hit you at the Palisades.
Whatever this is, I wanted to stop.
The position requires a certain degree of mental resilience, so you'll understand if this is a little unorthodox. Orthodox methods produce orthodox results. Take a moment. Would you like to continue, Mr. Atwood? Please, take a seat here. In a moment, you'll see an image.
You guys, this is major Severance flashbacks.
I want you to tell me what it is that you see. And I want you to tell me as soon as you see it. I'll be better at this reading than the actuals. If you're ready, Mr. Atwood, we will begin.
Why are his arms tied up?
A yellow cat. 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 A yellow cat.
A green frog.
A green bird. 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 A green bird.
An orange
A green
bird.
bird. Blue windows. Red, blue. Red, blue cars. Red, blue. Red, blue flowers. Red, blue. Red, blue flowers.
A yellow ball.
Purple, 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 yellow, 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 purple, purple, yellow, purple,
Would you take this job?